So, the topic that I chose for this evening is on relationships. And there are a great many branches off the subject that could be talked about and explored. The most obvious being that all of your relationships are a reflection of your relationship to yourself. And so, if you want to change your relationships, if you want to have deeper relationships, more intimate relationships, more fulfilling relationships, you must always come back to yourself. So, I will bring that point back in probably several times before the night's up, because it is invaluable. But the aspect of relationships that I wanted to speak about tonight are the very human relationships that you have with other people in your life. And I think I would like to stay focused more on the people that you are more intimately involved with. So whether that is a significant other, husband, wife, partner, children, parents, the closer circle of friends. I would go out to co-worker only if those relationships are really significant and the relationship has been taken beyond work. So that is the radius that I want to encompass tonight, to try and keep it focused on those relationships that are greater in their ability to teach you and move you, both because of their significance and their endurance. So, take a moment to go inside and feel that dynamic that I have proposed. Feel the people that are closest to you, that you are in relationship to, whether that relationship is wonderful or highly dysfunctional. Take a moment to bring those people into your attention right here, right now. be with them, feel the relationship. There are some points that I want to cover tonight. You are spirit in a human experience. You are here to experience the evolution of your own beingness. And that happens through your human personality, your human life. So, evolution. Your own personal evolution in relationship to your intimate relationships. And then, what does that create? Your own personal evolution of yourself, in your choices, in your ability to make mistakes. It takes quite an ability to make mistakes. And then your ability to correct the mistakes, or make them 10 more times to correct them. What does that create? And that evolution, how does that manifest in your relationships? So, first premise that your greatest relationship is your relationship to yourself. You to you. Your life is a process of getting to know yourself. Taking care of yourself. Understanding what it is about yourself that you like, that you want to accentuate, and what it is that you don't like, that you want to change. And then your life is about that self in relationship to these beings that are your friends, your family, your loved ones. And what happens in that process of being with somebody? So, there is nobody here present in this room, in this city, or on this planet that has not said or done the wrong thing, that has not said or done something that was hurtful. To another, and to another that you care about. There's nobody present that hasn't had thoughts, even if they have not been made manifest into words, thoughts that are careless, thoughtless thoughts. I like that. About others that you care about, that are in your intimate life. So, a really good rule of thumb is to find compassion for yourself and for your occasional or frequent ability to say or do the wrong thing to another. And then to extend that compassion to the others that have said or done the wrong thing, and you just happen to be the recipient, the mother, the daughter, the father, the son. When those words are put on someone, the person they are put on feels like it is really personal. Because that's what it looks like, that's what it sounds like, and that's what it feels like to be the recipient of harmful, hurtful words and actions. But I assure you that it is actually more personal. Personal in the sense that it is about the one that is saying and doing more than it is about the one that it is said and done to. So, here is an invitation in this given moment to, if there is something that you are holding on to that has been said or done to you that just have a hard time letting go of. Give it up tonight. Recognize it as that moment is not really about you. Just wasn't. So feel free to let go. You have everything to gain and nothing to lose. You let something go and more comes back to you. Not more of what you let go of. More goodness. More love. So understood that all human beings are in the same boat as far as having made mistakes, having said or done the wrong things to people that you love and care about. The evolution comes, your spiritual evolution. You as a spirit in your human life, that evolution comes through the process of examination. Examination of the imperfections. The evolution comes through the understanding of why you said that, why you did that. What was not right about what you said, what you did. And the correction in a second moment of doing it differently. Because you will always have a second chance, third, fourth, fifth. The opportunity to be in a similar, if not the same, moment and circumstance and choose differently will always be given to you. Some humans think they're being tested. I don't like to think of it that way, because that's actually not what is happening. You are giving the opportunity for correction. You're given the opportunity to feel your greatness through correction. That is not a test, that is a gift. So you take those opportunities to learn, to make a different choice. Take accountability. That is a word that people have a very difficult time with, because blame is far easier than accountability. Blame is not healing. Blame is not constructive. Blame is not a release. Accountability. For having said or done something wrong, imperfect, not nice. That accountability goes a long way. It's healing. It's constructive. It is free. So, all of that is, while it has to do with the others in your life and you in relationship to them and mistakes that you have made with them, really it is still all about you. Because you do those things for yourself. You examine your mistakes, you study them, seek to understand them, and you make them right for yourself. Here's what I know about, unfortunately, far too many human beings. They like to hold on to what has been done to them. Even in the moment of a very heartfelt accountability on behalf of someone who has done something wrong, oftentimes people have a hard time letting go. Because it makes their own imperfections seem not so bad. Or at least equal to, or worse than. That's even more complicated. And so you have to understand that while you examine your human life and you try to do things differently and improve in your relationships, correct mistakes. While you do all of that, the person you're in relationship to may not be ready to have the wrong set. And so then, does it become about them? Well, how can it if it's always about you? It becomes about them to them. But then it becomes about you taking care of yourself in relationship to them. If you have done your part, and you have gone in to understand what you could have done differently, why you did what you did, you take accountability for it, and then the next opportunity that you have to do it again and make a different choice, you make a different choice, then you are clean. The part is done. And then it is for them to reconcile. It's for them to seek their own understanding, for them to examine their lives, if they so choose. And that brings me to the next point that I wanted to speak of. And that is about your own evolution within a relationship. Relationship to, again, we're talking about this closest friends. So, if you are evolving in your own personal life, staying focused on what is real, who am I, why am I here? I'm a spirit in a human evolution. What does that mean? Seeking your answers, making your mistakes, making your corrections, growing as a human. When you grow as a human, you automatically grow as a spirit. So as you evolve and grow, you are welcome to grow, outgrow, grow out of, evolve beyond a relationship. I want you to feel that. I'm going to say it again. And I want you to feel what I'm saying. You are welcome to grow and evolve out of a relationship. Whether that is the relationship to your parent or your sibling, your best friend, or your partner. You have permission to outgrow relationships. Because, ladies and gentlemen, that is evolution. If there are relationships that you evolve out of in a way that you can no longer be with the other person because they simply cannot move beyond where they are, and you have moved far beyond where they are, then you get to leave. Leave with love. Leave with kindness. Leave in rightness. They may hate you. They may not like you. They may be really mad at you for the rest of their life. But that's okay. That's their work. That's what they get to be in examination. Far too often, I think humans try to hold on, hang on, stay in relationships that they have outgrown, especially these relationships that are so core. And it's not necessary. Stay in them to the degree to which you can with great love and reciprocal care, reciprocal respect. Look to the relationships that are in your life where others are evolving. Farther and farther away from you. And use those relationships as a tool, as a guide. Wake up inside of that relationship and say, wait a minute. I want to grow. I don't want this gap to continue. What has happened? Where am I? What do I need to do? Your spirit will be applauding from the sidelines of that wake up. Nothing else, take from tonight a moment or two, or an hour, or a day, a week to examine each relationship that is of relative importance to you. And ask yourself, where have I been careless? Where have I been thoughtless? What do I need to make right? Where have I been holding a grudge? What can I let go? Because the answer to any one of those questions through introspection, manifesting into correction, answer will be a moment of your evolution, your own personal evolution. You're a human making something right for yourself, in relationship to another, is a step forward in your spirit's evolution. Don't we? That moment will give you more of yourself. And then you will have that much more of yourself to be in relationship to those beings that you love and care about, that mean something to you. And it may close the gap with some of them. And if it widens the gap just a little bit, then that is really good, because you are the example of what it looks like, what it feels like, what it sounds like. And that is a gift. I feel like I could use this topic of relationships for several more engagements, simply because there are so many places to go. This is just a pinhole in the topic. And yet, in the very black of night, it only takes a pinhole to shed light. So thank you all for coming, and I hope that this evening can provide a moment of introspection, examination, understanding. That it may take you one step further in your own personal, spiritual, human evolution. Good night.
Thanks, Andua.